show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you be notified when I drop that heat. This video is sponsored by my boy Fast Classic. His mixtape is in the description box. It is absolutely free. Definitely give him a download, give him a listen. And this video is sponsored by my boy Matt. Definitely check his apparel out on IG at We All From. Now my main man, AB, Adrien the Problem Broner, he's back in the news. He just avoided some jail time with a case that he had in Cleveland. He copped to a misdemeanor, and they gave him a quick slap on the wrist. But because he's in the news, it got me to thinking about an old post that Adrien Broner did after the Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia fight, and it was something that I never addressed on the channel, so I figured this was a good time to actually address it. So it's kind of old news, but new views from G5 Jeff TV. Now, to basically bring everybody up to speed on what I'm talking about, he put a post up on Instagram, and I'm going to read the post to you. He says, "I'm going to say this the best I can without sounding like a hater. First, congrats to Errol Spence Jr. for the hell of a fight. And Mikey Garcia showed tremendous heart. But I just don't like how everyone is praising Mikey for going up 2 weight classes and challenging arguably the best welterweight in the division, but lost every round. Now, when I jumped 2 weight classes for the first time, I won the title against Paulie Malignaggi. Then I fought the boogeyman at the time in the division, Chino Maidana, and fought a grueling 12 rounds, and I've been criticized about the loss to this day. But I will be world champion again. Thanks for hearing me out, Adrien the Problem Broner." Now, when this quote first came out, I didn't really think nothing of it. It was a bunch of people that was like, yo, that's a double standard. That's a double standard. Like, AB talking facts. He talking facts. And sometimes you got to sit and think about what a person says before you react. I never really reacted to the actual post. So I actually read it again recently, and I was like, Adrien Broner couldn't be more wrong. Like, he couldn't be more wrong in his statement, in his assessment. He was just flat out wrong for a lot of different reasons, and I'm going to tell you why he was wrong. Number one, nobody is giving Mikey Garcia this crazy amount of credit. Like, I don't know who he listening to, but the people that I listen to, the people that I talk boxing with, it's pretty much like why he do that to his career? Like, why did you ask for this ass whooping by Errol Spence Jr.? Like, you said you seen something. Obviously, what you seen, you wasn't able to capitalize on it. Like, you didn't even give us a hint of what you saw. So, to me, the only thing people are giving Mikey Garcia credit for is the fact that he didn't get knocked down or knocked out. But he got blanked 12-0, including a 10-8 round without a knockdown. So, I don't know who AB is listening to, but I don't hear a lot of people giving Mikey Garcia this crazy amount of credit for jumping up 2 weight classes. I don't see it. I didn't see it pre-fight, and I didn't see it post-fight. Like, I just seen everybody saying that Mikey Garcia is absolutely crazy. So, that's number one. Number two, Adrien Broner said it in the post. Like, to compare Mikey Garcia going up 2 weight classes to fight arguably a top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in Errol Spence Jr., to him going up 2 weight classes to fight Paulie Malignaggi is 2 different landscapes. It's 2 different worlds. Like, and that's no disrespect to Paulie Malignaggi. Like, he's done a lot in his career for someone that doesn't possess the power to keep guys all off of him and to be able to win fights. Like, Paulie did a lot in his career. But when you move up 2 weight classes, the biggest thing you have to worry about is size and power. Broner didn't have to worry about that with Paulie Malignaggi. Like, Paulie Malignaggi, in boxing terms, is one of the lightest punchers, period. Like, he was one of the lightest punchers, period. So that was a smart jump for Adrien Broner to go up 2 weight classes to face Paulie. And again, no disrespect to Paulie Malignaggi, but Paulie Malignaggi was the weakest 147-pound champion out there at that particular time. So you can't even compare Mikey Garcia moving up 2 weight classes and Adrien Broner moving up 2 weight classes. Like, it's two completely different things if you want to compare their first fights. Like, you can't even compare it. So Broner's wrong on that as well. And then another thing. Adrien Broner said in his statement that he fought the boogeyman of the division at 147 in Chino Maidana. Let's get it clear. Chino Maidana was not the boogeyman at 147. He was not the boogeyman at 147. Now, was you going to be in for a rough and tough fight against Chino Maidana? Absolutely. Was he a difficult puzzle to solve? Absolutely. But was it people lining up to duck Chino Maidana? Hell no. He was just another 147-pound good fighter in a big pool of 147-pound good fighters. Chino Maidana was not no boogeyman at 147. And even if you want to say that Chino Maidana was a boogeyman, Chino never held a belt at 147. He never held a major belt at 147. And on top of that, if Chino Maidana was that big of a boogeyman as Adrien Broner says, why was Adrien Broner a 5-1 favorite to win the fight? I'll wait. Explain that to me. How was Adrien Broner a 5-1 favorite to win that fight, but he says in his statement that Chino Maidana was the boogeyman? I mean, even if you want to say that Chino Maidana was the boogeyman, with Broner being a 5-1 favorite, Vegas definitely thought he was capable enough to beat the boogeyman at 147. So I said all that to say this. That situation is not a double standard. I'm going to tell you why it's not a double standard. Because Mikey Garcia didn't come out and say he was going to be the next Floyd. Mikey Garcia didn't come out and say he was going to take over boxing. Mikey Garcia didn't say he was going to be the face of boxing. He didn't say that he was going to take boxing to new heights. Adrien Broner did. So when you make those types of claims and then you fall short of expectations, you have people that are going to criticize you. They're going to criticize your every mistake. They're going to criticize your every move. That's what happens when you make those types of goals for yourself. But see, I'm not knocking Adrien Broner. I love the fact that he did that. Because at the end of the day, Adrien Broner, he aimed for the stars. He fell short. The stars was Floyd Mayweather Jr. He aimed for Floyd Mayweather Jr., his status. He fell short. But with him falling short, Adrien Broner is still a star. Number one. Adrien Broner is the most marketed boxer in the game. Another thing, Adrien Broner is relevant with losses. So he killed that stereotype that Floyd Mayweather built. Now fighters know they can take a loss and they can come back. And part of that is because of Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner got money in his pocket. He got enough money for his family. Adrien Broner has done a lot. It's just the fact that when you compare yourself to Floyd and you say you're going to be the next Floyd, this is the criticism that you're going to get. Point blank, period. It's not a double standard. It's just the fact that Adrien Broner put himself in front of the camera and say, hey, I'm going to be the next great. And people held him to it. It is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.